Hi everyone, John Ryan here, creator of the 7% Solution, and today I want to talk with you about the art of handling objections. Whether you are a sales professional or not, we all encounter objections. And while it can seem like objections are an obstacle to making a sale, they are really a signpost telling that you are getting closer. In fact, I would suggest that when you get an objection from someone, that means they're actually considering your proposal and they want to do business with you. So when you get an objection, embrace them because they contain valuable information that you want to use. To help you embrace objections, think AAA. Just like the AAA roadside assistance service, you're there to help your clients get where they want to go. On the way, they got a flat tire, no problem. Help them fix it. Extending that metaphor even further, we can actually use AAA as a way to remember some important guidelines in overcoming objections. Number 1, attitude. Number 2, assumptions. Number 3, approach. The first two, attitude and assumptions, go together to some degree. After all, your assumptions will affect your attitude and vice versa. So when you get an objection, what is your attitude? Are you frustrated, disappointed, or maybe do you feel excited? How we feel depends on the meaning that we assign to the objection. If you believe that an objection means that they're not interested, you're going to act a certain way. If you feel that objections means that they're trying to make it work, you're going to act in a completely different way and produce a different result for the client and also for the sale. As you can see, your attitude depends largely on your assumptions. While assumptions have been known to make certain things of both you and me, we all make them about the world. It is our mental map of how the world works. I assume that when I unlock my front door that I'll be able to open it. That is a useful assumption. When I'm talking with a client or prospect, I assume that we will do business together. I assume that they want to improve their sales and improve their performance. Keep in mind, I don't just rely on my assumptions, I ask my clients questions to better understand their situation, which allows me to verify my assumptions. Now, even if I don't get them to verbally admit that they want to improve their results, I can again assume this to be true because they're having a conversation with me about products and services that do just that. So one assumption that you might want to have is that given the fact that the client is actually talking to you, they want to buy from you. And more importantly, in relation to handling objections, if they're giving you an objection, they are trying on the idea of buying from you, and right now, they don't see how it's a perfect fit yet. All we have to do then is to help them better understand how your product or service solves their particular concern. Finally, the last component of your AAA objection handling is your approach. Now that you're operating from empowering assumptions and a positive attitude, your approach should simply be one of service. If you really work with AAA and you want to help someone who is stuck, you probably start by asking them some diagnostic questions. You might say, what seems to be the problem? While that exact wording might not be the best in a sales context, the idea is the same. As Stephen Covey says in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is the same approach you want to have in handling objections. Ask questions to understand the situation. This could be as simple as saying, tell me more about that. By gathering more information, you may even uncover that the objection they voiced isn't even their real concern. If you had tried to jump in and overcome their surface level objection, you would have never gotten past it because you hadn't really uncovered the deeper level issue. So one of the simplest ways that you can use to handle objections is to overcome them with an attitude of curiosity, an assumption of success, and an approach of service. Try it today. And if you don't think it's going to work for you, send me an email and tell me more about that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, develop yourself, empower others, and lead by example.